As the border crisis intensifies, gangs of heavily armed smugglers are now escorting illegal aliens across the border. One America's Pearson has that story.
As the U.S. ramps up its defenses on the southern border, Mexican smugglers are responding with force. In this surveillance video from the Arizona border with Mexico, heavily armed smugglers are seen escorting an illegal alien and her child into the U.S. The video is from Saturday night and clearly shows at least 5 men wearing combat gear and masks, armed with long guns and AK-47 assault rifles. They were guiding a Guatemalan woman and her 8-year-old child through a barrier designed to stop vehicles, but not people. About a dozen Border Patrol agents rushed to the scene immediately and apprehended the woman, but the armed men had already turned back and left the area. U.S. officials warn that this could become a more regular tactic and may even lead to violence as smugglers come up against Border Patrol agents. Smugglers and Mexican cartels are becoming more sophisticated in their attacks on the U.S. border, and surveillance cameras have captured cartel-operated drones observing Border Patrol activity. The problem is exacerbated by the overwhelming numbers of illegals crossing the border, depleting Border Patrol resources and manpower. And while Congress fails to act, hundreds of thousands of these criminal aliens and cartel members are flooding over the border every month. It's not hard to see why they're coming. Illegal aliens are the recipients of hundreds of billions of dollars every year. The director for the Washington-based think tank Federation for American Immigration Reform, or FAIR, says illegals cost taxpayers billions but contribute next to nothing in taxes. That's not only because many are paid under the table and pay no taxes at all, but because those who do pay taxes are also eligible for massive tax credits. And while illegals aren't eligible for Obamacare, they're still free to show up at hospitals for treatment, and doctors can't refuse them simply because they can't pay, again costing U.S. taxpayers billions more. Officially, illegals aren't allowed any federal benefits either. But unofficially, they receive billions in taxpayer benefits, including subsidized housing, free education, free English lessons, and free meals at schools. Free, of course, meaning American citizens are paying for them. Last week, former Secretary of Homeland Security Kirstjen Nielsen warned Congress they are witnessing the real-time dissolution of the immigration system. And this behavior will continue and even worsen as long as Congress does nothing. But it's no longer just women and children claiming asylum. Now, it's gangs of armed patrols threatening violence on America's doorstep. Pearson, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.